Hello again, all of you delightful beings out there, and welcome back to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Planet Crafter. And it is TF Tuesday still, so we are using the TF talkies. So by all means, transform me to your heart's content, everyone. And, yeah, we gotta get to, more terraforming.
You
Bigger,
can do
stronger,
it.
better, faster. I can do it. I
You
can
can do it.
do it all night
You can do it, but your bear can
long.
do it. I can do it, but your can do it.
Iron, titanium, cobalt.
Right?
Yep. And I need to gather some of you. What? 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 Wah!
It's a fine line to dance between whacking like a kobold and sounding like Waluigi.
Wah! Cobalt, cobalt, grabbing all of it to go turn into parts from a base. Cobalt, cobalt, gonna stuff them in to a canister to breathe them all up.
We need to come up for a name for this kobold scent. That you inhale once you grind them up. I feel chat should get involved in this.
You know, I think you're right. Well, Chad, what do you think?
What should be called the kobold inhalant?
Please, Chad, you're our only hope. Otherwise, we shall never have a name for this. Chat absolutely thinks. Somewhat.
Very good thing.
Yay, we got a fancy top floor here.
Nice. And your sky's almost blue. Look at it's got how far it's come from that orange.
I think that's just the window.
Go look out the front door.
Oh, you're right. It is almost blue.
You can see the purpley pink on the horizon as the red is starting to fade.
Oh, we are at 66%. Neat. But we need more oxygen production.
So we need more vegetubes. Have you upgraded all your vegetubes to tier 3?
I haven't put any tier 3 down yet.
Have you found where to get aluminum?
Linoleum?
Aluminium.
Linoleum.
I'm guessing you have.
At least some of it.
pay attention to where you find a lot of the resources you're looking for, because that's where you want to go later when you get miners.
Understood.
Right.
Rajan. Mwah.
Rajan, we need some help coming up with a name if you're not too busy. Oh, you probably are at work.
Just name it Comet. Name everything Comet.
I'm feeling like something to do with dragons, but also it's because it's a kobold, it has to be a bit subby. But it might be something that that dommy dragons will wanna huff on.
I feel like your suggestions would work. Alright, back to the base. You think that Vane and Barnaby should meet? I don't know about that one.
I feel that would be a very awkward encounter. I mean, Barnaby might like Vane for leaving piles of bodies behind.
He hasn't really left that many.
Oh.
Just because it's an Ewok doesn't mean Barnaby's a murder hobo. Jeez.
But Barnaby kind of is a murder hobo.
No, he is a doctor.
Slash murder hobo.
Technically a doctor.
Where does he get his
He
medical
can't
license?
be a murder hobo. He has a job.
Fine,
And he's got a
Dr.
home.
Kevorkian. Is that acceptable, Dr. Kevorkian?
Sure.
Kevorkian. I mean, his idea of medicine was stabbing a stormtrooper in the head.
Oh, I guess this goes outside.
Yes, vegetarians are outside.
I mean, I still disagree with the idea that he's particularly murderous.
He literally stabbed a stormtrooper in the head for reasons.
I mean,
Medicine reasons.
that stormtrooper also bashed him upside the head multiple times. I think he deserved it.
Yeah,
And he
like the
tried to-
Ewok was the victim in this case.
He also tried to seduce addicts to feed them more dangerous drugs.
No, he was trying to treat them.
With more dangerous drugs.
It is not his fault that they are weak.
I mean, first of all, do you consider all salespeople to be murder hobos then? And also, second of all, sometimes, yeah, you do treat things with things that just kill you fast. Look at cancer. The treatment to cancer is to kill the cancer before you die to the treatment.
Yeah, true. But that's usually not the way you treat addiction, although it's the way that methadone clinics have been trying to for many years.
So what you're saying is we're right.
I don't know. He's the one that wants to use Gimpy Gimpy as a defensive plan. That seems pretty murder hobo to me.
Hey, it's their fault if they decide to attack us and get hit by it.
I mean, he wants to apply it to his allies to defend them.
Yeah, with the bad part out.
What? There is no bad part to put out. The whole thing is bad.
Skill issue. Oh, are we out of power? Yes, we are.
You're up to solar panels.
Okay, but
yeah.
seriously, Kuroi, what's your definition of a murder hobo?
Well, if we're talking the game style murder hobo, it's someone who usually doesn't say anything and just goes around remorselessly killing everyone. You know, like the protagonist in nearly every video game.
So, like, literally Vane.
Yes.
To be fair, Vane is pretty murder hobo-y.
That's what I said. Meanwhile, Barnaby sure does chat a lot.
That's fair. He talks too much to be a murder hobo. He's just a sociopath. Mind you, that does describe 90% of the medical professionals. But hey, it's the one industry where being a sociopath usually makes you good at your job. You do have torch, yes?
The flashlight, yeah.
You want to go blind? Go into the aluminum fields during a sandstorm at night and turn it on.
I will keep that in mind and not do that.
It's funny. Although, if you want to find aluminum very easily, go to the aluminum fields with your flashlight on because aluminum is highly reflective. I hate saying it that way.
Why? What's wrong with that?
Because it's aluminium.
You're saying it right. It's aluminum. What's wrong with that?
Nothing's wrong with your pronunciation of aluminium.
But it's not aluminium. It's linoleum.
Oh, Lord.
Right, Brian?
Ha ba ba ba.
Ha ba 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 ba. Ha ba ba.
So my pitch for what we should call the gas canisters full of ground up cobalt is Ode to Wet.
Sounds good.
Or Westrous Oxide.
Okay, so what is it you're trying to name anyway?
A scent made up of ground up cobalts.
Because you grind up kobolds to make a gas canister that you breathe in this game. So we need to name for this kobold gas.
Okay, are we saying cobalt or cobalt?
Kobolds. You know, the little mini dragons that go weh and yap and yip?
Yep.
Don't know any of those.
Eric's cries.
Has it been 15 minutes?
Yes,
Oh, the shitty trapped dungeon.
I approve.
I don't get it. Oof, your oxygen's gonna be insane right now.
Classically, kobold dungeons are some of the most threatening dungeons, not because kobolds are threatening, but because they make very annoying traps, and it's very annoying to navigate their dungeons.
Right, okay, so this is a tabletop set. Fair enough. So when you're putting flowers out, by the way, it's worth paying attention to the percentage multiplier they offer.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, that was explained to me last time.
Oh, okay. Sorry
4?
for doubling up.
Pat pat.
Just because you will reach a point where you will get way more flowers than you're going to want to plant.
Watch me.
Oh, I mean, you could, but flowers are infinite, so...
Oh, I'm happily watching you.
Mwah.
Well,
I have been attempting to summon the Gabu.
Gabu needs to do his...
Yes. But
I
the
want to
Kurai
summon the
needs the Gabu.
I want the Gabu too, but the Gabu needs to do homework.
Ooh, 2 blueprint microchips.
But I do want the Gabu. Do you have water on you?
Not on me, but base is right there.
Good, because you're gonna need water in about 5 seconds.
Worst comes to worst, I die. And that's an improvement for everybody. Gulp.
Good job. It bugs me that the only thing that bugs me about this game is the same noise that's made when you drink water is the same noise that's made when you eat food. Lockers.
Ooh, tier 1 nuclear reactor.
Nice. By the by, lockers are worth.
What?
T_Garu
Lockers are worth.
is sending
Gabu!
love to everyone.
Gawoo!
I'll stop. Because I could keep going for a while, but I'll stop.
I made it to blue sky. Blue sky, don't bother me. Blue sky, don't bother me. Blue sky, don't bother me. Don't you bother me, blue sky. I also have advanced craft station now.
So, Advanced Craft Station does not replace Tier 2 Crafting Station, by the by. You
I
will
was
want
about
both.
to ask that. Ooh, big living compartment. And screen mapping.
So that is good once you get the map rocket. Or the GPS rockets.
Understood. Oh, geez, I really need more heat and pressure.
Pressure that'll drip, 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 that'll never stop. Whoa. Pressure that'll tip, 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 till it just go pop. Whoa. Give it to your sister, never wonder if the same pressure would have pulled you under. Who am I if I can't run with the ball? If I falter.
There.
You need to do karaoke night sometime.
An iridium rod? How do I... Oh, that's probably in that advanced craft station.
Yeah. So Advanced Craft Station is basically like a forge.
Understood.
Like you still use it like the regular one, but it's basically where you forge high-end stuff. It's your super duper compressor. I need to stop eating,
Zen?
but I'm hungry.
Yes.
Do you want to know what song is playing on the Walmart radio right now?
What?
Get on your feet.
I do not know this.
I do not know this either.
Parks and Rec.
Oh, that.
Oh! I haven't seen Parks and Rec in ages. I love that show.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, did you start watching the other show by that guy, Man on the Inside?
No.
Same guy who did Parks and Rec in The Good Place.
I don't know
think
if
it's Michael
Raijin can
Schner.
handle that.
Oh,
He got mad at me for subjecting him to Parks and Rec.
I mean,
Yeah,
Man
but I
on the
also
Ins-
love The Good Place, so, you know, that just because he wrote Parks and Rec doesn't mean he always writes pure cringe.
I would say Man on the Inside, given its casting choices especially, is much closer to The Good Place. It's got the guy who plays Michael in it, and it's also got, if you ever liked Brooklyn Nine-Nine, another one of his shows, he also has got Rosa Diaz's actress in it. I don't know if you like Brooklyn Nine-Nine, though.
I started watching it forever ago, but never finished it.
I feel that it started really strong and it stayed really good for a long time, but near the end it kind of started to just not get bad, but lose its comedy factor a bit. Started becoming a little bit too much of a commentary on the state of the United States.
Ah.
Mind you, that's because the final season was filmed, during the riots and COVID and everything. So, that politically charged environment at the time really leaked into the show a bit. But it was good up until, I would say it was good all the way through, but I felt that it kind of started to drop off being funny after Amy and Jake get married.
Well, I guess we can give Brooklyn Nine-Nine a go next. Raijin and I just finished Andor.
Honestly, the best part of Brooklyn Nine-Nine is
If
the
you
opening
want.
gags and Halloween heists.
And again, we still need to finish Battlestar Galactica.
Did you end up finishing Star Wars?
Star Wars Andor, yeah. There's
I
still
meant the movie.
I have not subjected him to episodes 7 through 9 yet.
If Raijin didn't feel a particular enjoyment in 1 through 6, I wouldn't. Because I feel if unless you absolutely loved 7, 8, and 9, you're really not gonna like. Oh, sorry. Unless you really loved 1 to 6, you're really not gonna like 7, 8, and 9.
Well, it also could work the other way, where if you liked
True.
the first 6, then you're gonna despise 7, 8, 9.
My point was more the caliber dropped off massively, and all the corny tropes that you might have disliked about 1 through 6 got dialed up to a jillion. But yes, that is very fair. I still can't get over how cringe the romance between Leia and Han Solo is in hindsight. To be honest, the relationship between Anakin and Padme was also incredibly cringe.
Yeah. Especially considering she was like 18 years older than him.
No, she was actually 8 years older than him, but still. She was very, very young. She was only like 15 when she was the queen.
Still cringe.
Yes. He was only 9 and she was 15, so it's still very, very cringe.
I got enough for another one of these. Cool.
Have you found where to find iridium yet?
At least some of it. I found some in a cave.
Yeah.
I will probably run out eventually in there, but...
It's pretty common if you go through caves. You'll tend to find a lot of it. Caves are where everything is, so look for caves. Well, not everything, but a lot of stuff is.
Oh.
At this point of the game, Gary still had not found iridium.
I, for one, enjoy exploring.
I think he was too worried about running out of food and water.
Then that is what I would refer to as a skill issue. Also, somebody TF me. I've been a possum for an hour.
I don't know. It seems like a perfect Stellaris thing to be a possum in a chair, terraforming a planet.
How do you figure?
I don't know. It just seems like a Stellaris race of sentient possums is like a thing. That feels like it would be a thing.
But this isn't Stellaris.
Yeah, but it's a space game.
Hi, Slitherite.
P-
Hi, Keshketu.
Aw, there is no tea in my peach tea. Or peach iced tea. It's just peach flavor. It's just peach tea flavoring.
It's okay. Toss it in with Mala. You'll get plenty.
But then it will be all dusty.
Why would something that you toss in with a fish person be dusty?
Well, because Mull is a moth and moths are dusty. Well, my assumption is Mahler is a moth fish. Useless in the air, useless in the water. Would you like my recommendation with a food grower?
Sure.
If you want to self-sustain food without having to rely on space food, you want at least 3.
Ah. Was already working on more. But thank you.
Also, beans are best fruit. Eggplants are worst fruit. Beans are best food. Eggplants are worst.
I'm just working with what I've got.
Yeah, you'll want to grow all the vegetables anyway, because they all have actual uses, except for beans, their only use is. You're getting through clouds quite quickly.
Probably the amount of oxygen that I'm producing out of those. But I see them in the sky!
Yeah. Because they actually start forming in the terraforming stage you're on. So it's like if you're getting to clouds, clouds will start forming. Grass spreaders! You should have some Luma seeds. They're much better off in grass spreaders.
Oh, yeah, I know. I just forgot to actually swap that out.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, gotta turn those into water bottles. Sure, we'll put this right here. Oh wow, that's producing a lot of oxygen.
So I think it goes grass spreader, then flower spreader, then flower spreader tier 2. For flowers.
Well, I shall soon have a nice fresh lawn.
And you've also started a new category of terraforming. Biomass.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
If you look at the luck window, your blueprint screen, click up the top where it says the picture of the leaf on the top left. More stuff.
No.
There's a lot more than you thought.
Oh boy.
And yes, you do get to genetically engineer your own animals.
So I can create a Kuroi.
Well, sort of.
Fish! Ah, the launch platform.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm almost done with oxygen.
Yeah, oxygen, heat, and pressure. When you're finishing up them, that's when you're entering mid-game-ish.
Oh hey, we've got clouds. Not that I can see them with the dust storm.
If you make a bed, I think you can sleep to make bad weather end, but eh. Oh, and you can build the recycler. That is how you can turn anything back into its base components.
Ah.
Jetpack, 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 jetpack.
So many things require these super alloys.
Super alloy kind of becomes the new iron. It's just one of all the base 6 metals.
I need more titanium. I don't think I need ice. I need more aluminum. Backpack first, though. Yay! Pretty fluffy clouds! Off to the aluminum spot. I want a miner.
You are not that far off a tier 1 miner. If it helps, if you want to get to it quicker, focus pressure, because it's locked behind your pressure.
Ah. Are there conveyor belts to send it off to my base or something?
Drones.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you don't
Those are
get them for
really
a
far
very long
away.
time. Mm-hmm. You'll be getting those around the time you're getting up to probably late insects, start of frogs.
Froggies! When do I get to bring
And
Martens into the world?
well, you can kind of bring little rodent mammals in when you get to the mammal stage, which is like the last stage you get to.
So you consider Martens to be rodents?
Be very careful with your next words, Kool-Aid.
Well, mammals.
Alright. Tier 4 backpack.
And look how much more space you have.
Now I need Tier 4 oxygen tank. Ugh. I need 2 more silicon, 3 titanium, 3 more aluminum.
Rosin,
Right, Jim.
Seda threatened to turn my Tuesday around. It was very scandalous of him.
He what?
He threatened me. He said he was going to turn my Tuesday around. It was very scandalous.
I will kill him.
So it's the Yadst.
Just say the word. He will be destroyed.
No one like my
Or
joke.
when did he do this? I appreciated it.
Just earlier.
Oh, I found a golden seed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just want
You'll
all of that.
find. You'll also want to come back and deconstruct that chest when you got some space in inventory.
Is
You'll
it
need
just
more than
one
that space.
thing? Huh?
No, it's 2 things.
Ah, more aluminum,
And
more
the super alloy.
linoleum.
So there are those gold. I could tell you how many, but there are those golden chests hidden all around them.
Understood.
They're little rewards for exploring out every nook and cranny. And those seeds are very, very good. Those are the best flower seeds in the game.
I noticed.
And that's the only way to get them.
I need another uranium and another super alloy.
Okay, so I'm going to say something. It's not spoilery, but it is me offering to potentially give you a spoiler that you may or may appreciate. Uranium is obnoxiously hard to come by. There are only 2 places on the map, both very well hidden, that it actually spawns. Other than that, you just have to make it fall in on rockets and stuff. Would you like me to give you directions to a uranium cave? Because again, they're really obnoxious to find.
Does the nuclear reactor require uranium regularly?
No. You
Okay.
make it with the rod, and that's all it needs. Once you build it, it'll just run. Nothing burns fuel in this game.
Well, I will say yes. So give me a moment to put down this treasure. It's Birdie.
You can even make a trophy cabinet later for it. And you will want to remember where the uranium is, even once you've mined everything from it, because that's where you build the miners to get more. But you'll need a tier 2 miner to get more from it.
Understood. Let's plant our golden seed.
And look at your oxygen now.
Oh God. So I'm guessing. So when this is full, does that mean I can just breathe at any time out there?
No. So what happens is that it will keep going up and continue to count towards your overall terraforming index, even though you get no more unlocks from it. Eventually, you will reach a state where you begin to slowly get a breathable atmosphere, but before then, you'll get an item called a rebreather, which will reduce the rate that your oxygen goes down, relevant to your oxygen saturation.
Understood.
Biodome is not optional.
Those super alloys are going to be very annoying to make.
How far? Go have a look at your pressure. Like on the unlock screen. So your next unlock. So you only have to get 55 UPA to actually unlock it. So you could build a satellite platform and launch a rocket to give you 1,000% multiplier to your pressure generation, or you could up your pressure with a few more things. Either would work.
I'll probably do the drills.
Yeah. You will want to launch satellites eventually, though, but yeah.
Well, yeah, but
It's expensive, yes.
there's other
It's
things I would
expensive
rather
to build,
use
and yeah,
the super alloys for right now.
that's
I
fair.
can see grass.
Grass. Okay, so if you're going to go for the uranium, my recommendation is take with you 3 iron, 2 titanium, and a silicon, because it's quite a hike, and you're probably going to want to erect a shelter when you get there. So
I can grab the
you'll
other
probably
things
be
when I'm
able to
there.
grab it on. You'll probably be
Yeah.
able to grab it on the way. Okay, so you want to run towards your aluminum field. And you'll want to turn right slightly. Yep, that way. Oh, yep, iron. Keep going straight.
I have issues with that.
Okay, go
That's not-
gaily forward.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay, now turn left. And see how there's like those rocks that are kind of up, jagged, pointing towards the cliff face?
Those?
Where they're pointing at the cliff face? Yep, run there. Run at those rocks. And you're actually going to be turning into the cliff, and there's going to be a narrow slit where those rocks are facing that you're going to run through. Sorry about the
Okay.
terminology. You can see it there in front of you. And you're going to go through that slit all the way to the other side. Oh, yep, stuck up on oxygen. You should have enough to completely run through, but it's while you're learning your way there. Yep, go through. To be honest, there should be stuff on the other side of the crevice. Okay, now if you look, there's a little hole in the wall directly in front of you in the rocks. Keep
Why
going
is the
past
floor not there?
it. Floor not there? Huh?
Do you not see the ground just not here?
I see the ground there for you.
Oh, it's weird thing with the lighting. Okay. So where am I going?
Turn to the right slightly. Straight. In there.
Ah, thank you.
And that is one of 2 uranium spots on the map. And you'll know you're in a place that mines uranium because everything glows. Usually that's a good way to tell what resource you'll get putting a miner down in a cave, is what color the area glows.
Alright, I'm gonna fill up on uranium here. And then just head back.
And there you go. That's the uranium.
Thank you much.
Yes, the tier 1 ore extractor will not extract uranium.
That is
You
very
need a tier 2.
appreciated.
You need a tier 2 ore extractor for, so uranium, osmium, and zeolite need a tier 2 extractor. Everything else can be gotten with a tier 1. But to be honest, you're going to want to make higher tier extractors when you can, because, like, they're better. Get in and restore your oxygen.
Ah, good idea.
I'm like, you've got less than 5%. You're not going to make it. Having said that, though, until you get the tier 2 extractor, you can farm uranium and iridium with satellites.
Understood.
It'll tell you what satellite gives you what when you build it and look at them. So, yeah. So you do have a way of infinitely farming them right now. It's just you'll want to make sure you keep a little buffer of them just to make sure you can always build a rocket engine so you can launch another satellite to get what you need.
Do 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 do.
Also, just so you know, the game doesn't tell you, but the multipliers from satellite is additive, not multiplicative. So each rocket increases your production by 1,000%, but that's 1,000% of base. So the first rocket feels really good. Second rocket feels really good. Third doesn't feel so good. Fourth feels less good. Fifth feels less good. You get the idea.
Fair enough.
You'll reach a point where you'll start off getting way more generation launching rockets. Then you'll reach a point where you get more generation just building another machine. I usually like to settle it around 10 of each rocket. Is a nice number. So you can go
Area
many more.
lamp.
Just decorative.
Tier 1 GPS satellite. Ooh.
You only ever need to launch one of each of the GPS satellites. Sorry, I'll shush. I'm going too backseaty.
It's alright.
So it's 9 iridium.
What was this again? Alright, super alloys. Ugh.
I think the tier 1 biodome is technically optional, but it's a really nice looking structure, and you have to have a whole bunch of biodomes that aren't optionals. There are 4 biodomes in total, so you can make a nice structure with that.
Alright, on our way.
I'm on my way, driving at 90 through country way.
The jetpack just seems like it's especially useful immediately.
Jetpack literally unlocks the ability to traverse every piece of terrain that isn't actually like a blocked off hole. Like you can climb any mountain and you just go so much faster than running.
There ain't no mountain high enough. There ain't no river low enough. I think I messed up the words on that, but you know.
There ain't no valley low enough. There ain't no river wide enough.
There we go.
To keep me from getting to you, babe.
So if I put Jet on my bag, like a backpack, and Jet starts hovering, does that make him a jetpack?
I mean, if you just put Jet on your back, wouldn't that make him a jetpack?
I thought you loved me, Raijin.
I'll get a little, what is it? Get a little Bjorn for him. Be nice and comfy.
That joke.
What?
It hurt me. Oh.
You probably smiled.
Shush.
The guilt.
No proof.
Is this gonna be like my
I don't
drawing
need
of
proof.
Kerbal?
I know. Mwah.
Mwah.
Is this going to be like the drawing I did of the kobold clinging to the dragon's leg?
Possibly.
Don't forget to check every little nook and cranny.
I was. But I'm also almost out of oxygen. I'm not gonna make it back to
That
my
is
base,
true.
but I'd like to get as close to it as possible. I was not.
Well, we were checking every nook and cranny, but then it started making weird squeaky wet noises,
What?
and it yipped and yapped a lot.
So I feel we need to make kobold characters, one called Nook and one called Cranny. Yeah, that's the one thing that bugs me when you respawn is that you don't respawn with much oxygen.
Yeah.
And it's so tempting to just turn around and run out of the door. And then like you do that and you get halfway to your location, you're like, oh shit. It's okay. Eventually oxygen becomes like a non-issue. And it's really not that far into the game that it happens. Like, it's not even, like, it becomes a non-issue before you even have a breathable atmosphere if you get the rebreather, because your oxygen just starts going down so damn slow.
I just want a car.
Hey, Zim, you should really have a peruse through your blueprint screen. In 3 unlocks over your top bar.
Vehicle section. And they have their own inventories. Cool.
They're actually kind of not the so the main benefit of the car in this, because you actually become much faster than the car. Like, you do get speed upgrades for it, and eventually the car goes faster than you, but it having to go around terrain usually makes it take longer to get things. But it has a massive inventory, so when you've got your miners and you want to empty your miners, having basically a hauler is just great. Or like when you want to go explore X, you can drive your vehicle out and park it out the front and just keep filling up your truck.
Does it allow you to refill your oxygen inside of it?
With an upgrade, yes.
Cool.
There you go, you are now self-sufficient.
Life from the sky. Yeah, but how expensive is this thing? It's very much so.
Cheap. Make rod. It's an inanimate iridium rod. All praise the inanimate iridium rod. I mean, you've already got one super alloy.
Yay, jetpack!
So jump and hold space. It does not have fuel.
What?
Jump and hold space. So jump and double tap, hold space. Now move around.
Wait, how do I fuel the jet then? Jet, what do you eat?
There is no limit to how much fuel, though you can't fly very high. It's more like a hover pack. But if you're trying to fly up a mountain, it will like allow you to just keep climbing up and up and up and up and up.
Fair enough.
Also, there is a little kind of game bug thing you can do to get infinite height, but I feel that I shouldn't tell it to you. Technically, it's a feature, but you can abuse it.
Also, what I eat is the souls of things.
I think right now he can move faster if he has his tier 2 agility boots. I think he runs slightly faster or for roughly the same speed, but he can now ignore terrain on the ground and just fly over everything. Usually you use your jetpack for flying around and your agility boots is for like when you're splunking or in caves and want finer control. I think you have an uranium rod though, so you can probably build.
Yeah, I've got a uranium rod, but it's the 3 super alloys that I'm in
You know
need
what's
of.
funny? The tier 2 nuclear power plants are so much cheaper than the tier 1. Like, they cost way more uranium, but you'll get like a shit ton of super alloy back upgrading all of your towers into it.
Oh, good to know.
So they only cost 1 super alloy, but they cost 3 uranium rods. Mind you, they generate about 8 times the power of what you'd get if you had them set as tier 1 nuclear reactors, but yeah. Definitely worth the upgrade. All upgrades are worth it in this game.
I need 2 more titanium, 2 more silicon.
Silicone. Wait, did you unlock the miner?
The ore extractor? Not yet.
No. You're getting close, though. Also, you don't really need to keep ice around anymore. Nothing will require ice anymore.
I mean, water bottles do.
You can now make water bottles from the sky.
Oh. I blame Kuroy.
Yes, ice is actually going to start disappearing, so you do want to build that water collector as soon as you can. You should only need 1. Like, you'll probably want more than 1 eventually, but 1 will be enough to keep you going with enough water to slowly build stuff.
I mean, there was a few things that required direct ice, I think.
Yeah, not anymore. All the stuff that requires direct ice is stuff that is a subpar version of things you can make now.
Okay.
So it's like the stuff that requires ice is like the tier 1 vegetubes. And you're not even using vegetubes anymore. You're up to grass spreaders. Yeah, to be honest, if you really want ice, you can get water and put it in the recycler and recycle it into ice.
Fair enough.
It's like when you start getting the gas extractor to get methane and oxygen, you can take the excess oxygen bottles, put it in the recycler, and turn it into cobalts. Because anything can be broken down a step. And look what the rain looks like. I can't unsee it.
It is raining!
And what does that rain look like to you, Zim?
Moving on.
learning so much about Kool-Aid.
Hmm?
Is Guru aware of this particular need of yours?
Which need is that? Oh, oh, dead.
Yeah.
It's okay. You dropped it immediately on the ground behind you. Which need is that, Raijin? To answer your question, he more than likely does.
Well, I think we need him to come into voice and say so.
Well, if I got right from context, Garu, it's what does the rain look like?
They really should have picked a better thing for that.
You can't unsee it, can you?
No, and I can't blame you entirely because I kind of realized that myself the moment I saw it.
It just makes you want to look up and gargle.
I don't think I want to do that, no. That is a you thing.
Fine. I did tell you this.
Hey, we're at
when I
1
was
million!
playing. I did tell you this while I was playing. I didn't see it rain when you were playing. I don't even know if you got up to rain when... Oh, no, you did, but I wasn't there.
Cute.
I don't know. I think Garu thinks I should have a fox sooner. Given the way I act.
Would be fitting.
Mm. I feel judged, Garu. I am a tired kobold. I mean, I probably would be the one to pay for that. Jetpack's faster.
Thank you.
Don't forget you have it now.
I probably will many more times.
Don't worry, Jet. I won't forget about you.
Immediately forgets about him. The last Airbender. That... That was from the play, wasn't it? When they were watching the play in the Fire Nation.
What?
Don't worry, Jet. I'll never forget you. Who was that guy again?
Ah,
The Last Airbender.
yeah.
There should be something very nearby. There it is. Sorry. Oh, and look, it's the unfortunate shaped effigy. High ground.
Ah, I should really get ending here shortly.
Yeah, I should head to bed soon. Garum, am I at least gonna be able to say goodnight to you? Or are you too busy today? So it takes time to build water. I do recommend whenever you go to take water out of it, take cold water out and put it in a locker or something.
Understood.
Lockers also have almost 4 times the size of a storage chest. So for the iron costs, they're actually much more efficient. I know you did. I'm sorry, Garu. I love you. Oh no. Do you have the pin card yet? Like the pin upgrade that you can make from the tier 2
No.
crafter?
Not yet.
If you can make it, I do highly recommend it. Because it lets you, so the tier 1 lets you pin a single recipe to the top left hand corner of your screen, tier 2 lets you pin 3, and tier 3 lets you pin 10.
That would be nice.
So that way you don't have to keep looking at things. And it also lets you pin things from crafters, so you don't have to keep checking crafters and stuff. I thought I saw you get the first one, but I just never saw you build it.
Yeah, I didn't build it, but I do have it unlocked.
It'll also help you remember exactly what it is your objective is.
Alright, before we finish for this evening, I'm gonna go collect that ice, or that gold chest.
Before you forget.
Exactly.
And you should have water in your thing by the time you get back. He should have the ability to find some osmium now. I mean, I don't think he has, but he has the ability to find it now. Because you're going to need osmium to get miners anyway.
It was somewhere around here.
To your left, go straight that way. Now go right. And you're wanting to kind of glance back at the aluminum fields as you go along the outside, and it will be like under a rock.
Oh, I
Like there'll be a
recognize that
cave in a
blue
rock.
chest. I know where it's at now.
Yep, there it is. Yeah, that effigy is a really unfortunate shape.
It's fine.
Oh, wait till you place it. Yeah, Garu calls super alloy super duper alloy. This is his second gold chest he's found. Oh look, super alloy. I mean, I would have one at home, Garou. But I wouldn't pull it out on stream.
No, I discovered it on my own, Garou.
I wanted to let him discover gold chests for himself. I wouldn't, what? Pull it out on stream? Of course not. I don't want to get demonetized if I'm going through the effort of stream. It's so obvious.
Yeah, that is definitely a shape.
And don't forget to put your red flower in a machine. Or your golden flower. I think the red flowers are the weakest flowers you've got at the moment. Sorry. I played this game too much. It's a good thing it's not those metal brackets, otherwise Troy might steal it. Oh, it's a good thing it's got those metal brackets. I mean... skill issue.
Just one more thing. Just one more thing. Just one
Welcome.
more thing. Just one 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 more thing. One more thing. Just one more thing. Just one more thing.
Zen.
Just one more thing.
Biodome! Are we going to fill it full of bunnies?
If I figure out how this works, sure.
So this just exists as it is. It's technically meant to be until they added it onto the other screen. This is where you unlock the biomass progression screen.
Ah.
Technically, this one is kind of optional, but I think it looks really nice, so I always keep it anyway. And there's 4 biodomes, and there's 4 sides to a habitat, so you can kind of turn the biodomes into like a nice star shape. So I like to keep it just so that you can make that nice star shape.
I do like the looks of it.
Mm-hmm.
I just
and it's like a nice
was
place
kind
where
of...
you can put pot plants, and you can put your like gene splices and stuff in here.
Okay, good. Because I was kind of hoping to actually put some things in here, but...
Absolutely, you can put stuff in here.
Well, I was more hoping that, like, there would be dirt pots that I could then go grow my food in it, but I guess I can just move the food growers down.
You can.
I just was hoping it came with those.
You do actually get flower pots as well to decoratively put flower pots around your...
I did see those.
Those do produce oxygen, but they're not worth building for the sake of oxygen generation. They're more like, to me, I usually like to put one of each flower in there as just kind of like a trophy room.
Yeah.
It's just like you get little plaques for fish and insects and frogs. So it's all just kind of like little trophies of all the different ones you can make and collect. You're going to be on this world for a long time, depending which ending you go for, so you might as well. settle in and make everything look nice. And I think you've got lakes next. Yes, you do.
There.
I think it's liquid water and then lakes.
Liquid water,
So
yes.
that's all the. Yep, so that's all your ice is now melting.
But thank you everybody for joining us so far joining us for the stream today. I am done for the night. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They are on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, grabbing packs of cards to stream loots, using our Humble Bundle partner link, or subscribing to us on Streamloots as well as YouTube. But for now, thank you all so very much for joining today. I really appreciate you guys, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
So long.